Mick, you were playing with John Mayall before you joined the Stones. Who had you played with before then?
Well, nobody really. I just formed various bands, all of which broke up after 2 or 3 months because of financial reasons. I wasn't really doing it professionally then, it was just a part-time occupation.
And how long were you with John Mayall?
About 3.5 years, and then I joined the Stones.
John Mayall has a different approach to stage presentation to the Stones.
Well, he plays a different kind of music.
Well, how did you fit into the Stones? How did you find you fitted in?
Well, I mean, I always thought of it as an extension of what I was doing with John Mayall, really. John Mayall's band is basically a blues band, and the Rolling Stones started off as a blues band. It wasn't until they started writing their own material that they evolved into something else, you know.
How did you find you took to the more theatrical stage presentation of the Stones?
Well, it isn't really, it's not that much more theatrical. It's only theatrical because we employ a crew of lighting men to present a light show, which is sort of synchronized as closely as possible with the kind of music that we're playing, and there's a lot of energy in the music. Consequently, there's a lot more movement and a lot more dancing. That's really the theatrical side. It's not theatrical in the same sense that a pantomime is, or an opera is.
John Lennon once said that the Rolling Stones would break up over Brian Jones' dead body. What do you think it is about the Stones that enable them to stay together?
I think basically it was their decision to start touring again, because before I joined the group, although they'd been making records, as many records as what they'd always made, very good records too, they hadn't really played before the public for nearly 2 years. So in a sense, when I joined the group, it was virtually a new group. And because we've been doing live concerts during the past 2.5 years, the music has changed.
And as for yourself personally, do you find that the Stones give all the musical outlets you'd like to have for the...
Oh no, there's lots of other things I'd like to do with other people, and I will do when I get the opportunity. I mean, it's very satisfying playing with the group, but it can be a bit, it is frustrating on an individual level. But I think it is for everybody who's a part of a group, you know, because a group is a collective entity, you know.
Because it is such a collective thing, did you feel sort of the odd man out for a while?
No, not at all, because we all kind of dived in at the deep end, you know, when we decided to start touring again. And in a way, I'd been more used to touring than the group had, because I'd just finished a 3-month tour of America before I joined the group in '69.
Would you like to get into some of the sessions with black musicians from the States, like Bill Wyman and Charlie Watts did?
If the opportunity arises, yes, I'd love to do that. That's the kind of thing I would like to do.
Right. Thanks very much.
Okay.